The food we put on our plates has a lasting impact on our health.
Eating a diet rich in fruits and vegetables can reduce the risk of many illnesses, including type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and some cancers. Yet, according to the CDC, just 1 in 10 adults eats the recommended amount of fruits or vegetables.
Kelly Holmesley is a registered dietitian with Novant Health in Charlotte, North Carolina. She offers this strategy for getting a healthy and balanced diet.
You want to shop in the perimeter of the grocery store, so that's going to be your fresh fruits and vegetables, your meat, your eggs, your cheeses. That's what you want the majority of your diet and the majority of your grocery cart to come from.
A Michigan woman helps educate her neighbors about getting enough fruits and vegetables by planting them herself.
Reporter David Andrews shows us how she's cultivating more than just a community garden.
It's been kind of fun.
Mary Cederlin is overjoyed about okra.
This is okra?
Yeah. I don't know if we can find one in there.
Pumped about eggplant.
Yeah, they're huge.
Gushes over garlic.
Garlic does wonderfully out here.
And raves about the rhubarb.
Rhubarb is one of my favorite plants.
Yeah.
She's equally fond of all the onions, cabbage, broccoli, peppers, lettuce, and tomatoes.
Yeah, this is going to be our best harvest ever.
But none of it will go on Mary's table.
So this is the community garden.
It's the Cristo Rey Community Garden, right behind the Cristo Rey Community Center in North Lansing.
When we adopted the garden 3 years ago, there was literally trees in here.
But after a lot of cleaning up and building up,
You see these raised beds here. None of these existed.
and with Mary's cultivating care,
I do like gardening.
the Cristo Rey Community Garden is now thriving.
About 3 years now.
3 years?
Yeah.
Under your guidance?
Well, yeah, God's guidance.
Mary says it's been her calling to help hydrate Lansing's urban desert.
Where there's just not a lot of fresh food in the inner city.
The neighborhoods in need around Cristo Rey Community Center is where she found her planting purpose.
More tomatoes. Yeah, lots of tomatoes.
Producing free produce for those who would normally go without.
They have over 200 people come through the doors every day. And we have 1 rack of vegetables that, disappears really quickly.
Mary is quick to point out she does have horticulture help.
This is my lead volunteer, John.
John Armstrong has his hands in the community garden dirt most every day.
Be one that is part of the solution instead of part of the problem. So move around a lot of plants in there.
John's homeless and he comes out here and just wants to do something. And I think there are a lot of people that want to do that.
Including people from the corporate community who show up here on Mondays.
But they're very delicate. So
They are delicate.
On this day, it's the volunteer crew from Delta Dental.
Trim them down. These shoots will come back.
This garden is her classroom, and the goodwill she teaches is ripe for the picking.
We harvested this basil on Monday, and this woman came in with 4 kids, and she had a whole bucket of it. And I wasn't sure what she was going to do with all that basil, but her son, all of 5 years old, was carrying it out, and I go, that's why we do this, is to feed the poor.
In Richmond, Virginia, one woman saw a need for healthy options in her neighborhood and drew inspiration from her heritage.
Patience Fielding owns Esther Manor Farm, where she grows vegetables native to West Africa, including waterleaf, jama, and bitterleaf. The plants carry a high nutritional value and a long history of medicinal use.
It's a gift that keeps giving.
Fielding says the produce she grows is hard to come by.
You won't find them in mainstream stores.
She says seeing people struggling during the pandemic is what inspired her to start the farm.
I was thinking, what can I do? Because with the food shortage, how can I help? And so I started giving out the produce to my community, and they didn't believe me. They're like, no way, you're not a farmer, you're lying.
Today, she continues to feed her community and educate others about native African plants.
This is new in America. I want to make it accessible to people and teach them ways they can incorporate that in their diets.